We are country comedy.
A Brazilian
and
what?
crossover. Well, I don't know. We'll have to get Brad back on and have a chat and find out what that song's all about, or maybe not.
But Brad and a Brazilian, interesting. I know if it was but anyway, good for him. Well, a couple of weeks ago, we were going to catch up with Sally Ann Whitten, but she had a couple of things happening and we missed it, but we thought, got the opportunity, let's catch up with her tonight. She's got a fantastic new single out. So it was newer 2 weeks ago, but it's not as new now, but we'll catch up with her anyway, and Sally Ann Whitten joins us on the phone now. How are you?
Hello, I'm well. Thanks for rescheduling me in for a chat tonight.
Look, that's okay. Our whole purpose here is to promote Australians and Australian music, so whatever we can do. So
beautiful, thank you.
Oh, our pleasure, our pleasure. Now, My Place in the World. Tell us a little bit about My Place in the World. Firstly,
about your place or my place.
Where is your place in the world, and then where is this song, My Place in the World?
Well, it took me a little while to work it out, my place in the world, but I think my place in the world is somewhere where I feel most... I'm sorry, that's my cat, Lindy, in the background. He's found his place in the world as well, under my foot. It's probably on stage with my band. I think that's where I feel most at home. Somewhere where I feel like I've got a little bit of control over what's happening, and somewhere I feel just completely at ease and where I belong. I guess that's probably it.
That's brilliant, isn't it? And it's nice to think that your passion can also be your career. That's just awesome.
It really is. It's a gift, and I probably don't think that some days, but it's it can be hard work, but it's lovely to be able to know what you want to do and be able to do it to any extent. So it's lovely. It's a real gift. So
when was it difficult getting those thoughts into the song, or is it something that just came out, or is it so what came first, the melody or the idea?
The idea, and I have to tell you, I was working on this for ages, this song, and I think I might have been too close to it, and I couldn't quite get the right perspective on it, and I just couldn't get it off the page, and it wasn't happening, but I really felt like I wanted to get the song. It was something important that I wanted to say, So I had a bit of help. My friend Alison Forbes, who's a fabulous singer-songwriter, she's just done an EP with Shane Nicholson. She came over one night, we had about 43 wines, and maybe 42.
And Patsy Cline. So it's supposed to be one bottle of wine and Patsy Cline.
Yeah, that's it.
Big bottle.
Exactly. Because we're sort of in the same place in our careers. We're both the same age, no kids. I'm married, she's not, and you're at that point where you think maybe we should just give it a rest and have a real life and get a job and be serious grown-ups.
No.
But neither of us could really do that. So it's always that struggle between thinking that you have to choose between your music and your real life. So it's finding a balance, which is not always easy.
Definitely not. Now, the film clip, why the property that you chose? Why did we film on there?
Well, I guess, again, finding it's probably very appropriate because, being my place in the world, it's one of my favourite cousins, Di. She's got this gorgeous house out on the outskirts of town, and I've always felt she and I are quite close, and I feel very much at home now, and it's a beautiful sandstone home built by her husband, and it's just gorgeous. It's perfect. Ross would loved it. It's lovely light, and it's all inside and out, the big ornate fireplace, and she breeds alpacas. We had baby alpacas being born on the day. It was all very cute. So, it just seemed like the right place at the time.
Oh, sounds lovely.
That's brilliant. So when talking about in general in songwriting, what is it a location for you? Is it a place? Is it a time of year? Is it a fluid inspiration? Is it what sort of things gets the creative juices flowing for you?
Wine.
It is. It's the fluid. It's the fluid. You know what? I reckon we got a really good idea for a song.
Have you been to my house? How did you know what goes on? That sounds exactly like me. No, but besides wine, I must say I find songwriting. I'm not I don't songwrite all the time. It's something that I usually have to have a deadline for or or something coming up, and I need an idea first. I'm an ideas woman. I like a concept first, and then it's got to be something I feel really strongly about. So whether it's someone that's annoying me or something that's happening in my life or something I've seen on the news or something that I see a friend going through, something that makes me feel strongly about. It's usually emotive for me, and I probably don't do it enough, to be honest, songwriting. So I don't have a process that lots of all the real proper songwriters do. I'm not a real proper songwriter.
What's your songwriting key? Do you have a key songwriting, or do you just belt it out in whatever it feels? Like some people say, every song I write in C, or write in G, or whatever. Do you have a particular one, or is what feels comfortable when you're writing it?
I default to G a lot because I love the voicings, but if it's a bluesy sort of thing, I always end up in E.
Yeah.
E major, but I do love a minor key too. If you've got something a little bit unusual, I do love the old D minor or something like that. So, mix it up a little bit depending on the mood.
Well, talking about the moods and that, what comes first most of the time? Is it the lyrics that comes first, or do you hear a tune first?
I think for me it's more usually, again, it's not, I don't have a set process, but it's normally words. I normally find myself writing the words and getting the rhythm happening in the prose before I put a melody to it. I just find that a little bit easier.
So have you had songs along the way where you sort of go, yeah, this is going to be a really good rocky song, and then you throw it away and then you bring it back and all of a sudden you've brought it back as a ballad? Do you find that happens?
Yeah, it's funny how that happens. I've got books and books from years of notepads and bits and pieces of songs which, I think I always deep down fancy myself as a bit of a rock singer. So I've got these half-finished Chrissy Amplet kind of lyrics.
Got
and
my
then
leather pants on.
Yeah, snakeskin, boots and stuff.
Guitar down low.
That's it.
We are there.
That's it. I think deep down that's what I'd like to do one day, but you never know. And it's funny how what you think is a really in-your-face sort of rock and roll type lyric can translate over to a nice country ballad. It does happen. It's funny. It doesn't seem to make sense, but it does work sometimes.
And what's your favourite chord? Come on, when you're playing, what's that one that just goes, geez, I love that?
I hate B flat. Playing
Me
it.
too.
Playing it, or
yeah, playing it. But
sometimes
there's a beautiful chord. Like I like a suspended fourth. I think that's a beautiful chord.
Yeah, I do like a good sus4. I think an F minor is a favourite of mine. Mm-hmm. But I do like. I learnt G7 G7 sus4. Or A7 sus4, the 7th sus4 chords. They're a bit special. Yeah.
And I love an A major into an A7th into an A major 7th. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Nice.
I love that. Yeah.
I'm just writing these ideas down. Keep going. What else?
No, they used it in one of Rod Stewart used it in one of his songs, and I just loved it. But anyway,
that's a nice. Yeah. And you could do it with the D too. It'd be nice with the D.
Really nice.
Now that we've had this is
anyway, there we go.
This is our Thursday night music.
We apologise to all those people who don't play guitar.
Going,
so we do apologise to those people.
Sorry, guys.
We've got, as you know, 4 questions coming up. And we're asking all of our people that we have on more than once just to have a bit of a chat to know a little bit more about them. So, Sally Ann Whitten, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, favourite food?
Ooh, anything with pasta.
Okay, pasta, yeah. Tracy's giving the thumbs up every food so far.
Night. We've had yellow Thai curry, we've had sushi, and now pasta. I'm getting hungry.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Favourite footy team? Any code? Favourite footy team? Any code?
Don't follow football at all. Can't help you.
All right,
Sorry.
that's a good. No worries. A song.
V8 supercars I could help you with. But
Okay.
not football.
Favorite VA supercar driver.
Mark Winterbottom.
Okay. Oh, Frosty. She's a Frosty fan.
Frosty. I'm a Frosty girl.
A song you wish you had have written.
I think there's thousands, but I think my all-time favourite song I wish I could have written would be New Kid in Town by the Eagles.
Oh, nice.
Perfect picture of a song. It's just amazing.
Well, speaking of new kids, what about advice you could tell 13-year-old Sally Ann?
Get a job. Get a real job. Go to university. put the guitar down, back away from no. 13-year-old Sally Ann. I think that's a tough one. That's a really unusual question. I think be true to yourself and don't feel like you need to be pushed around by people who might not have your best interests at heart.
Well done.
Well, a good advice even today for any 13-year-old out there.
Or for anybody.
Well
really.
done.
Good one.
Good advice. As usual, it's been a pleasure to catch up with you, Sally Ann. We're going out now with My Place in the World. And let's find out. Just think, everyone, what is your place in the world? I reckon it's right here on a Thursday night.
Sounds good to me.
Terrific.
Thanks, Sally. We'll catch up again very shortly.
Thanks so much, guys.